In this part, we are going to talk about the logical operators. The logical operators include and, or, and we also have not. For the and, for example, if 1 is less than 2, of course this is true. And if you want to create a multiple conditions, for example 1 is less than 2 and 2 is less than 3, and this is also true, so it will also true. But if you want to make this more readable, we can use the AND operator. So 1 is less than 2 and 2 is less than 3. So both of them is true, so we will get the values true. So you can see 1 is less than 2, 1 is less than 2 is true. But 2 is greater than 3 is false. So true and false will have false. But this is become more complicated if you're reading this. So this is more readable to use and. So it will also get the same result. And some programmer will also use the bracket to make it more clear. You may think this is not necessary, but if you are not comparison with the numbers, so if you're not making a very simple comparison, this is better to use a bracket to wrap the whole things. So it will also return false, because actually they are all these three lines are the same. And we can also have the OR operators. So you can see 1 is equal to 1 is true, and 2 is equal to 2 is also true. So both of them is true, so it will return true. And 1 is equal to 2 is false, but this is true, so one of them is true, the whole statement will become true. So both of them is true. And at last we are going to use the not. So sometimes the people may think this is not readable, so this is better. So 3 is not equal to 2, this will become a true. This is also the same statement actually, so it will also return true. Of course 2 is not equal to 3000, so this will also return true. At last, like before, some people also will use the bracket to wrap the whole conditions, so it will also return true.